Today, I am going over the strongest decks in Master Duel right now. These are the types of decks you need to be using to climb to Diamond reliably. However, before that, this video is brought to you by HelloFresh. Get mouth-watering seasonal recipes and fresh, pre-measured ingredients delivered right to your door with HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. HelloFresh makes cooking at home fun, easy, and affordable. HelloFresh has options for everyone, including family-friendly, fit and wholesome, and quick and easy meals, so there's something to please even the pickiest eater at your table. And trust me, when it comes to picky eaters, I am an expert. I have never met someone as picky as I am, and even I can find something at HelloFresh. HelloFresh has more 5-star reviews than any other meal kit, so you know you'll always get something delicious no matter what you choose. And with HelloFresh, you have options for adding, swapping, or upgrading proteins each week. Plus, you can add protein to veggie dishes for even more flexibility. You don't become a Hulk like me without some protein in your diet, you know what I'm saying? Personally, whenever I cook with my girlfriend, she does most of the work and I just stand there with my spitchy spatch for emotional support. But since HelloFresh is so easy, we can both take credit. Use my link or go to hellofresh.com and use code POGSolemnMay16 for up to 16 free meals plus 3 surprise gifts across 6 HelloFresh boxes plus free shipping. Once you click, my description will live update to count up the purchases. Now let's get into this tier list. Now, like I said, the top tier 1 right here are going to be the easiest you can climb to Diamond with. Now, I will say you can climb to Diamond with a lot of things, but it'll obviously be easier when you're running a high tier deck. Now, I won't use every single icon here because some of these are just cards. Like, for example, we have Access Code Talker, but Access Code Talker, well, Code Talker is technically also an archetype, but let's be real, Access Code Talker is just something we splash in everything. So first of all, we have Adamancipator. I think Adamancipator is actually really strong. Does it sometimes die to a hand trap? Well, it could, but overall with Block Dragon and everything legal, this deck is just crazy. Is it tier 1? Maybe I'll put it in tier 2, top of tier 2 for sure, and we'll see where we end up getting. Next we have Invoked. Invoked is usually splashed as an engine. Maybe you're playing like Dogmatica, maybe you're playing like Shaddoll Invoked or something like that. I'd put them in Rogue right now. I don't think they're that scary either. Next we have BA. Sorry, Farfa. They say meme right here, but I don't think it's a meme either, you know. You could reach Diamond with almost anything here. It's still a real deck, but like, it's not as strong as Invoked. It's nowhere near Adamancipator, and it's not in whatever tier 1 is. Next we have Phantom Knights. I think Phantom Knights actually got a fair bit better. I think with Verte being into the mix with the DPE package, which we got last set, you know, they have better things to do with some of these free special summons they have access to. So for that reason, I think they're going to be higher up in the tier 2 category now than they used to be, perhaps. You know, just the fact that you can sight lock, really powerful. Now, they still die to a Nibiru, so my list, for example, and you can check that out somewhere on the channel, has cross-outs for days with called buys. You really can't survive certain hand traps with this deck, but if you live through them because of called buy, because of cross-out, or your opponent not having them, this deck is absolutely insane and doesn't let your opponent play the game. Next, we have Prankits. Still a very strong deck, in my opinion. I don't think the list did that much, at least in Master Duel. In the TCG, they were destroyed by the latest ban list, but in Master Duel, it's all fair in games. Still a very strong deck. Next, we have Lyrilusk. I'm gonna assume when we say Lyrilusk, it's Lyrilusk Tri-Brigade, and I think that is also a very strong real deck right here. Next, we have Dragon Links. Again, I know Borreload, you can put it in a bunch of stuff, but I'm gonna assume that when we see Borreload, we assume Dragon Links. Also a really solid deck, probably better than PK right here, though. No, I think right here is about fine. Next, we have Thunder Dragons. Now, when I see Thunder Dragons, I don't assume pure. You know, with Colossus alone, it's not that strong. So let's just pretend it's like a dark combo pile, you know, grass is greener type of stuff. And then it's definitely, in my opinion, a tier 2 deck, a pretty solid choice. Next, we have the Cyber Dragons. I like them. I play them a lot on stream to have fun, you know, sometimes do an OTK here or there, but I don't think they're that amazing either. I'm gonna put them in the meme category, but again, meme doesn't feel right, you know. Let's just call it playable or something like that. There we go, playable. I've had my fun with them, but it's not a powerful deck in the same way as some of the stuff in tier 2 or even tier 1, which we will be getting to. Next, we have Zodiac. When I see Zodiac, I assume Zodiac Tri-Brigade. Let's be real for a moment. This is Zodiac Tri-Brigade. It's not Zodiac pure. Zodiac Tri-Brigade right here. We can grab the Tri-Brigade card and just put it right there next to it. So this is just the same deck, okay? Zodiac Tri-Brigade, easily tier 1. Easily still a really solid deck. The recent ban list didn't really do much to the Master Duel meta. It's It's really the new set that shook up the meta with DPE and of course also Sword Soul. So yeah, these are still super strong. Next we have Drytron. This hit hurt them slightly more. Still, in my opinion, easily a tier 1 deck. It's still really good. Next we have Eldritch. Eldritch did hurt in my opinion. I saw the Master Duel meta thing, but I think that is still, you know, being kept up with old results. So while new results have like higher impact on their ranking, the old results are still carrying Eldritch. So for that reason, in my opinion, with the hit, I think it goes down to Rogue. Do they still have nasty floodgates? Absolutely. But floodgates alone don't make a deck. Otherwise, you know, true Draco would constantly be on ladder as well, and that's not the case. For that reason, I'm putting Eldritch in Rogue now. Once again, DPE is just a card which has helped certain archetypes, but it's not a deck on its own. We have Orcust, which again is just a dark pile. I'll put it next to Thunder Dragon, but just know that, again, these are just dark piles. I would not play these pure per se. So maybe I'll just take it out again, sorry, so that, you know, that the Thunder Dragon deck is just a dark pile. Next, we have Heroes. Heroes, same category as BA and Cyber Dragons. They're just not that insane. They're also very, very expensive when it comes to gems. Again, everything on this list can reach Diamond, but the higher you go, the easier it will be. Next, we have Virtual World, still with access to VFD, probably right under Prankits. I might dare to do something like this even. This probably feels better, yeah. Virtual World, still a solid deck, still a bit bricky from time to time, but overall solid. Dragon Mates, people love this thing, good for them. Overall, I'd put it in the same category here. It's probably even better than Eldritch now. Hot take? I know, hot take. Some people are not gonna agree. Then we have Salamangrade. Salamangrade, gotta put some respect on them. Yeah, something like that. Next, we have Sky Striker. I think Sky Striker can go right here. Damn, this is hard. I almost want to put PK higher, actually. Yeah, this is probably correct. PK can also make Rongo and stuff. Yeah, I think PK is a better deck. And then we have Sky Striker, of course, with way less painful limits in this format. You can play double engage, unlike in the TCG. So still a really solid deck. Next, we have the new deck. In my opinion, Sword Soul is tier 1. Top of tier 1 even. Maybe you can say it's not much better than Zodiac Tri-Brigade. Sure, but I think Sword Soul is just such an insane deck. It has awesome going second capabilities. It has awesome going first capabilities. It has room for a bunch of hand traps. And it is consistent. It is so consistent. It is always gonna end on the same board. It will always set up the Shisha with the Blackout with another level 10. And the level 10, that can sometimes change. Maybe it's a Baron, maybe it's the other thing, but you always have 2 of those synchros plus a back row. And if you high rolled like crazy, you might have even more. For that reason, tier 1. It's really hard to brick with Sword Soul. And beyond that, in this game, they also have access to Protos. So where in the TCG, Sword Soul is also an incredibly powerful deck, but they don't have the unfair Auroradon, Protos, and so forth. In this game, they do. Very, very scary stuff. Honestly, if it wasn't for the Sword Soul and the DPE, the format would still be exactly the same, but because DPE and especially Sword Soul came in, a lot of things still changed. Next, we have Dinos. I think Dinos goes into the Rogue category. Probably right here feels about good for them. And that is, in my opinion, what the meta looks like right now. Now, of course, this doesn't include every deck. Are there certain decks that I missed? Do you think there's some secret tier 2 strategy or tier 1 strategy even that I'm missing right now? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's have some cool discussions. Maybe there's a crazy deck that we can all still learn from. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and again, go to the link in the description for some HelloFresh goodness. I will see you soon. Ciao.